Okay, folks, look, I'm gonna start this one off by asking you guys, how was your holiday? And to be specific, how was your Thanksgiving? Now, with that being said, listen, I probably should have had this out a little bit earlier while you had your family at the house, or you with somebody else, and maybe you wanted to make this. But today, I'm finna show you guys how to just, when I look at this right here, I'm just gonna call it a set it and forget it. You know, cinnamon roll, casserole, bake. Hey, with that being said, let's get it. All right, now, like always, right, I'm gonna go ahead and go over my little tool. This is what we're gonna be doing. I already said crock pot. It's probably, you know, it's already in the title or whatever. But listen, this is what's gonna make life simple. After doing what we just did for this holiday, you know what I mean? Let's make it real simple, folks. Now, if you look over here, not a whole lot of ingredients, right? And let me just stop you guys right here and tell you, don't forget the full ingredient list on my website. That's Smokin and Grillin with AB.com, and that's WITAB.com. So I don't have to talk about none of that. Only thing I probably would tell you guys is, look, this is what we're using here. You know what I mean? I love Pillsbury dough. You know what I mean? This is my brand right here. So this right here, look, we're gonna do the cinnamon rolls. And then over here, you gotta know though. You know, when you say cinnamon rolls, you know you gotta have nutmeg, cinnamon, stuff like that. But this is the real secret weapon right here. That's my own, listen, homemade vanilla extract. That's on the website. If you guys don't see it right away, hit that search bar and then look it up. We got brown sugar. You're gonna need a bowl, a whisk. And the reason I got this right here, my board, because I'm gonna do my cutting of these, right? And they got a lot of cinnamon on it, just to keep my board as clean as I can possibly keep it. All right, look, I'm gonna take you back to like when I was a kid. Like usually when we open something like this, when we made, you know, biscuits at the pad or whatever, do you guys remember when you did this and it pulled and it would just like actually pop? You know what I mean? But this is almost like that old school Jack in the Box. You just never know when it's gonna go. I done had some of these, you know, break open right away. So look, come on in here, look at this right here, and then I'm gonna make y'all jump when I jump. That wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? So anyway, look, when you open these up, you're gonna see they come with their own cinnamon, right? I've been making these. I just decided last minute to go ahead and just, you know, go ahead and film them. Hey, you know what? Let me go back. I just said they come with this old cinnamon. Obviously, they come with their cinnamon. You can see they rolled up with it. What I meant to say is they come with their own icing. That's what you guys see right here. This is gonna be key. Don't discard that because we're gonna use that too. Now, this is why I said I pull my, you know, my board out and then put them out like this. Hey, so I just realized, look, in the middle of me filming these, right, I got my glasses on. Now, I told you this after the holiday. Then I guess everybody didn't say they didn't want to, you know, come in today and film nothing, but y'all don't tell me nothing about taking these glasses off. Anyway, look, let's get on in here. Just take this and we're gonna spray it, right? Any non-stick spray, right? That's it. Everybody probably got Pam or something like that in the cupboard, right? I got that. Now, looking over here, this part gonna be real simple, folks. All we're gonna do these is we're gonna quarter these, right? So we cut it in half, and now we just cut the other half. And when I say quarter, come on, y'all know, you know, 4 quarters for a whole. There you go. Pay attention to this part right here. This is the part with, I guess if you guys was reading it, you'd be trying to figure it out. That's why I put pictures inside of my my blog so you guys can just see what things look like as I do them. I just put them in just like that. So we're gonna need both of those, right? So you get 5 in there. We probably gonna get about 8 down here on the bottom. Match them in here the best you can. It's like putting together a puzzle or something like that. You don't want them to be, you know, the way you cut them. That's why you see them in all different shapes, you know, and sizes and positions, right? All right, so you guys seen what it looks like, you know, when you get them in here. I thought I would probably have 2. You know what I mean? I guess it really depends on the size of your, you know, your crock pot, right? So I just take these and just set it here on top. It's gonna work out, trust me. Just put them in this kind of pattern. Next, we're getting ready to go ahead and just mix everything up. This is super simple, folks. All right, so this is where it really becomes like a dump and go. I mean, you had to do a little bit of work, you know, quartering the cinnamon rolls, right? Now, crack your eggs. Make sure you don't get no shells, like I just dropped one in here. Then if you want to get fancy, then go ahead and grab your whisk. Let's get some air in there. Main thing is I wanted to break those yolks, right? Just scramble them up a little bit, right? Now I'll come with my heavy whipping cream. This is just about a 1/2 cup. I know, folks, that ain't the right thing. I should go in here. You know what? Let me do it right. Let me go in here and grab my spatula. You know, get in here. Let's go. Look how much I was leaving in there. This right here gonna keep it super moist, folks. That heavy whipping cream, yes, sir. All right, I'm getting ready to add my brown sugar, but look, let me make sure I tell you guys that. You see that down there? You see that white? That white right there is one of them large marshmallows. If you guys didn't know, you can stick a couple of these in your brown sugar and it'll never be hard again. All right, so look at how soft that is. Oh, and then I was like, what's that noise? But I got a couple of these too, some teddy bears. This is starting to dry out. a little bit. So you can always like soak these. I just keep them in there just so I can keep up with them, right? So 3 tablespoons, right? I don't have to, it's up to you. If you want to pack them all, and do that to get a true, tablespoon, then go ahead. This is already going to be sweet enough. So I just make sure I run across the top so I'm not doing heaping. And then I'm finna come with my vanilla extract. This is on the website, folks. So don't forget, Smokin and Grillin with AB.com, and that's WITAB.com. Tell me how many people are teaching you guys how to make this. And then once you look at the recipe, you're going to say, that's so simple. Man, you're going to start making it. You'll never buy vanilla extract again. All right, so let's put a little bit in here. It's going to look like I put a little bit in there. Yeah, I did. But don't forget, this that premium. We want to have that flavor with it. And again, it's on my website with all the measurements, right? So now you got to have cinnamon and you got to have nutmeg. All right, so let me go ahead and get this set up right. Put some of this in here. Whew. I'm going to be honest with you, man. You can't do none of this wrong. You know what I mean? But when it comes to this nutmeg, you better listen to what I tell you. You're only going to need just a little bit. You know what I mean? That's enough right there. Nutmeg go a long way. Just nutmeg to me is like allspice and all of that. Now, take this. You see that right there? Okay, so look, my favorite bowls are the tin bowls. But I like to use the clear. You know why? Because I like to look on the side right now, look and see what's not mixed, what's stuck to the side and all of that, right? So even though I do this, I'm running around and all that, you got to be able to take it. You got to bring this back into play. And if you don't believe me, look right there. You see that streak of cinnamon and all of that? That came off of the side, right? So we just get it all. Make sure you run it across the bottom. I think they got a song that say, it's starting to become a little bit like Christmas. I don't know, something like that. But if they don't, I might have to write that myself. Just smell of nutmeg, cinnamon. We got all this heavy cream. Need I say more? All right, so once you got everything mixed up, look, there's no method to this right here, no madness or nothing like that. You just want to go ahead and pour it on here. Now remember, this is the mixture that's going to keep it like super moist. So I'm going to tell it to you right now, so you guys ain't got to like see me do it. Listen, it's real simple. We're going to put it on low for 3 hours. And just like that, when it's done, it's going to be like magic, folks. Okay, so look, my timer went off. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. You can break this away. Just a little bit of steam will come out. It actually been ready for a minute. You know what I mean? But I just want to show you guys this. You want to talk about moist? Look at that. You know how you got that like monkey bread or something like that? Now, while it's nice and warm, this is what we're getting ready to do. We're finna just add a little bit of this to it like this. Right? Now we're going to let the heat, it'll melt it. You don't need to warm this up or nothing like that. But you see? Oh, yeah. Again, I don't know why my voice always, tapers down whenever you're doing something like this. It's sexy and smooth like this. I don't know if y'all can hear in the background. You got nephew over here. I can hear him chomping at the bit right now. All right, folks, now look, you seen that? I didn't have to take some pictures of it, but look, once it cools and you hit it with the icing, look how that stays on there right there, right? And then tell me this, when you guys eat anything like this, don't you have to have a tall, I'm gonna go ahead and say a medium glass of ice cold milk? And then answer this for me down there at the bottom. Hey, y'all put ice in there? I gotta have mine super cold. That's where I like it, you know what I mean? So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling, y'all. I'm just finna go in here and get me, look at this. If this don't remind you of like having a honey bun, I don't know what will. Look at that. And we didn't have to do no work, folks. Cheers. I don't know, it's something about nephew. Whenever I do eat something like this, man, they make my arms twitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. And just because I'm on this camera, I might want to go, you know what I'm saying, eat. But anyway, let me scarf this down, then we finna wrap this up. Now look, I ain't gonna go ahead and eat all of this right now, in front of y'all, because this right here, when I tell you it's fire, it's fire. But after coming off, like I said before, after coming off the weekend, doing all that cooking, you know what I mean? These are great recipes to just throw in the crock pot, let it do all the work, then you put this out. All you gotta do is put a craft of milk out on the table, ring that bell, and watch them all come in there and eat. Now, with that being said, let me know down in the comment section below what other breakfast ideas that you guys want me to make, and we'll get to it. Don't forget to hit that like button, right? So I want you to subscribe and tell everybody out there there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. I'm going to go ahead and leave this right here so everybody can gawk at it, and I'm out. Peace.